why do we even need improper fractions and mixed numbers? Why do we have to have two things that say the same thing? When you're working with improper fractions, it's many times easier to do the math, to actually do the math calculations with a fraction being an improper. But in order to understand and have a clear understanding of the answer itself or what the numbers mean, it's more understandable if the numbers are in a mixed number form. Let me explain. 20 divided by 3. We can call it 20 thirds, but not a whole lot comes into my mind at 20 thirds. But if this were actually made into a mixed number, 20 divided by 3, well, 3 would go in 6 times. So I could make 6 whole things because 6 times 3 is 18, 19, 20. I would have 2 thirds remaining. And it's much easier to think of something as 6 and 2 thirds than it is as 20 thirds. Here's another example. Let's say you were going to order pizza. If you were to call up a pizza parlor and say, I would like to order 16/4 of a pizza, they might go like, what is that? How much is that? But if we actually do the math on this, 16 divided by 4 is 4. What you want is 4 pizzas. 16/4, a bit confusing. 4 whole pizzas, coming right up. 24/5 is easier to understand as 4, because 5 times 4 is 20, with 4 remaining. So we have 4 and 4/5. That's kind of like 4 and 4/5 pizzas. You bought 5 whole pizzas, and you have a little bit left over. 17 halves. 17 halves. 2 divides into 17 8 times, because you know that 2 times 8 is 16, and 1 left over, you have 1/2 of another. 28/6. That's kind of hard to picture, but 6 times 4 is 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We have 4 left over. 4/6 are left over. This fraction can actually be reduced into one more time, but I haven't shown you that yet. 37ths. Well, 4 times 7 is 28, so I can use up 28 of those pieces in my 4 whole circles, and then 2 left over. So our improper fractions, you'll see later when we talk about addition and subtraction, multiplication and division of fractions, how it's a lot of times easier to work with the improper fraction. But for clarity and understanding, the mixed number is how we would finish up our answers.